Dreams Tarot. This is a zodiac reading for May 2022. I would like to say, please do not live your life by the tarot. It is you who creates your own destiny. You are intelligent, beautiful, or handsome, and you are kind. These readings will always resonate. Please subscribe, like, comment, and share these videos. Someone may be enlightened by them. Also, to my subscribers, welcome back. And to any new subscribers, welcome to the channel. I'm so glad you're here. You are the backbone of this channel, and I greatly appreciate you. So yeah, got the Camp Cup. We're going to find out who's next on the list for zodiac signs, right? Here we go. What is this? Okay, Taurus. We have a Taurus symbol here, okay? Put these to the side. Let's go ahead and get started. These cards were shuffled already, but I'm going to shuffle and I'm going to have the intention for Taurus here. All right. This for Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or the North Node, right? Could resonate in any of those placements, but you know, we all have so many placements, you know, so most likely you're here for your sun sign. Let me get one more, okay? For Taurus for May 2022. All right. You may also be here for someone else's sun sign, right? Okay. So we're going to find out what is the energy of whoever came to this reading, right? So it can be vice versa, because you might be watching for someone else, right? We got two cards out. Let's see what they are. So the first one that hit the mat is, wow, the Hero. How cool, right? This is, let me see, 10, 11, 12. So that would be the Knight of Wands, okay? So basically, there is something you want to say to somebody. Or maybe you're waiting for someone to say something to you. Something that involves some sort of passion, right? Now, this could be anything, you guys. Maybe you're waiting from a call back from a job. Maybe you would like to go and express to a place, you know, your qualities and why you would want to work there, something like that. Somebody could be applying for school, waiting to hear back from school, right? Because this is something you're passionate about, right? Whatever it is, you know, in regards to that. Now, this could also be a relationship. I try not to push the relationship stuff, but most likely everybody who comes to tarot is all heartbroken. So I do see here, though, that you have passion for something, or something has passion for you somewhere, someone, and, you know, messages will be rolling in or rolling out, right? All right, so that's a, you know, it's a decent energy, right? Now, what came with that? The Counselor. All right, so with that card, the Counselor came out, and that's also more messages. So this message is going to be passionate and emotional. Or you might be sending out a message like that to someone else, or wanting to, right? All right, I'm going to put the Counselor back. What exactly is the situation? Or, you know, not exactly, but, you know, what kind of situation we dealing with right here, right? What kind of messages are involved in this situation, right? Messages? What's going on here? What's going on here for the person who came to the video for Taurus, May 2022? Oh, nope, didn't come out. Oh, there it is. Wow. Okay, flipped over in my hand, so it appears here that someone, okay, so you got a lot of passions for something, you want to express something. The problem is here, and I caught this in another reading, but somebody might need some work on some chakras. Now, sometimes I don't come out with this type of, you know, similarity to another reading, but because of the card that came before, where messages have not been sent out or brought in or whatever, right? Not yet, anyways. Or maybe you did this in the past, right? This could have happened. I don't know. These are timeless, right? Someone here is preventing another person from, loving the way they want, expressing their power and their will, speaking however they want. So somebody is being blocked, right? That's the situation we're dealing with here. All right. And it could be that you could be doing this to someone, or someone is doing this to you. So I would keep an eye on the throat chakra, the heart chakra, and the solar plexus. Now, we're all very familiar with the first two, right? The throat chakra and the heart chakra, right? So easy to understand what those involve. But then when we get to the solar plexus, people are like, wow, what is that? What is the solar plexus? So the solar plexus, that would be the third chakra, right? Starting from the bottom up. It symbolizes mental activities, intellect, personal power, and will. So it looks like somebody here, it has a few blocks here that they need to take care of in their life. Now, who, what, or, what's causing this is questionable. We don't know, right? We don't know. You know. You have a feeling, if anything, right? So that's something that you need to look into. So basically here, what will come out of this situation? And if it's carried out in a certain way, right? We don't know if someone's going to do what they're supposed to or not, right? We don't know if somebody doesn't realize who's doing this or what's happening to them, right? We still don't know. Maybe that's why you're here to try to find out, right? So we do have the Ace of Air. So it's about truth. It's about speaking your truth, living in your full power. That's what it's about. So that's what's going to happen here. If you can conquer whatever it is that's blocking you in regards to being able to speak your mind, being able to love whoever and however you want, being able to express your full power and potential, and being compassionate for others also, that's another thing. Personal power and will, right? Once you conquer those few things, then this is a possibility for you, right? And this is the card of truth, finding out the truth, expressing the truth. Look at how this, what is it? Dragon is kind of has their hands around this sphere, right? With all kinds of groovy things going on in there. Somebody might be realizing something or finding out some truth about something. Congratulations, if that's you. Okay. So let's keep moving. What is a block in this situation, right? What can be blocking you? Like if you're wanting to get to this point, but you can't quite get there, what's blocking you? Right? You know what you got to do. You figured out your blocks. You found out the truth. So now what are you going to do? What's blocking you? What's the advice? Right? I don't know why I felt like I need to shuffle a couple times and focus on that. But here we go. What is blocking this person? Or is there any advice for this person? What's going on here? Okay. All right. This is a freaking good reading, Taurus. I'm just telling you, okay? We have body and mind, okay? This would be in the like the Page of Swords. Somebody watching, because even look at how the eyes are being expressed right there, right? If you can, darn it. That little ball of light right there. It's not a sphere or a spirit. It's just the reflection. But this person's got their eye on something. It could be you, right? Just because somebody gets the Page of Swords, oh, someone's spying on me. No, that could be you, seeing something. That could be you figuring something out because of something you saw. Some truth, right? Now, your obstacle here is expressing what you saw, I think. Or expressing what you figured out. Because somebody went looking, you know what? And there's nothing wrong with that. Somebody may have gone looking in and doing research. I advise that. If you're that person trying to figure stuff out, do research. Don't just sit in your house and ponder and think and go over things over and over. It's not going to do anything for you. If you can't figure something out right off the bat, check into other things, right? To keep your mind from rolling back and forth on the same thing. Okay. If you kind of have an idea what's going on, you know what? I'll recommend TED Talks on YouTube. There's a lot of really good speakers on there that talk about all kinds of different things. You might find something that involves something you're going through on there. I don't know, but let's keep going. Okay. And if y'all didn't hear me, that's TED Talks, TED Talks. Okay. Just a recommendation for those of you actually here trying to figure out how to heal, right? Because that's what we're all about here. All right. Some real stuff, right? All right. So what is a possible outcome in this situation? If things move smoothly and in the proper direction, right? If things move smoothly in the proper direction, following their heart, speaking their mind, expressing their power and their will, right? This truth will be found, and what will be another final outcome, right? Could be another thing happening here. I'm gonna let it fly, you guys. I'm not gonna stop. It's gonna come out for us. There it is. There it is. Oh my gosh, dude! When you guys, when I started shuffling, I saw this card. It's the Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment. And you know why you're getting this, Taurus? Because you did do something right. You did figure something out, or you will, right? Why? Because you're doing the research. You're looking things up. You're making sure, right? You're not just talking out of your ass. This time you're going to look things up and make sure. So when you do bring or express something to someone, you know what you're talking about. Because sometimes it's just, I don't know. Sometimes it's just textbook. Sometimes you got to look into real life things, whatever. So I do see here that you will be enlightened in some sort of situation. Look at that. Look at how she looks on the third eye. It's like right there. That's how the drawing is. It's not like you're going to pop out an eye or anything, but you're going to realize something, That's good. This is a really freaking good reading for you guys. Dang. I think I got Taurus somewhere in my chart. I mean, you can claim this if you'd like, you can just believe, what, that is me. I do research. I am honest, and I do feel a block, and I'm going to clear that block. Now listen, another thing I'm going to add, I kind of don't want to make these too long, but if I think of something, I want to tell you. When I went to a psychic person in the way beginning many years ago, right? And this person told me all kinds of stuff and all kinds of weird, and I was like, what? And then she told me, oh, if you pay me this and you pay me that, and we do this and we go here and we rent this and do that and buy these and do those, I can heal you. Dude, the total of that stuff, when I figured it out, it would have been like $6,000, dude. Don't do it. You can do this. You can do it on your own. And you know how I did it? How I started clearing my chakras? Well, first of all, I tried to figure out what are chakras? What are they? What do they represent? Right? Whether they're real or not, okay? They're good. They're good to, put your ideas in order, right? So we know we have so many chakras. Figure out which each of them is, and figure out where you lack in that situation. That's how you do it. You don't need to go anywhere and hope that, all this yoga and candle lighting and meditation is going to work. No, you got to work. Okay? So, find out what the problems here are with the chakras. When it comes to your heart chakra, that's connected with love, relating integration, and compassion. Maybe you feel like you're a little too stern, or I don't know, abrasive. Fix that, right? Think about how you can, Thinking about the throat chakra, right? Self-expression, expression of truth, creative expression. And the number one is communication. How are you talking to these people, right? Are you sounding condescending? Like, oh, well, that's so fake. Or I don't know, maybe you talk like that. Maybe you talk like that. Maybe you've been trained to talk like that and you're just so used to it that you talk to like that in everyday life. People are going to think you're condescending. So maybe someone needs to work on that. And finally, that solar plexus. It's hard to say that word. Solar plexus, right? Mental activities, intellect, personal power, and will, right? You can't be expressing those things if you don't have those things yourself, right? If you're saying, you can do it, go for it, just keep on doing da-da-da-da-da-da, right? But what about you? Are you following your advice, or are you just giving it to everyone? It's not beneficial that way. The energies are being sent negatively. Just saying. Let's find out what's at the bottom of the deck. Look at that. Mother. You know what that is, right? We do know. That's the fourth major arcana, right? Who is the fourth major arcana? This happens to be, the fourth arcana is the Emperor, right? So this could be male or female energy. This is the Mother. And, this deck is really, you really got to focus. Why did they do it like that? Because, and they showing a woman here. It looks like the Empress, exactly like the Empress. So maybe it is the energy when you can reach this Empress energy as a Emperor. I think you've made it. Or you will be headed towards an Empress. Right? This person, and you know why this number might be so confusing. I mean, I'm just taking this as my own observation. They might have switched, the Emperor and the Empress's number. Right? Because maybe they feel... Because I'll tell you what, emotional state is hard. The emotional state is hard. And the Empress is, she's really has that mastered. And I'm also feeling that it could be that somebody may be looking at this Empress as like whoever made these cards, I feel like they put the male first before the female, which is not, that's not usually how the tarot, usually they have the Empress first before the Emperor, but here they have it kind of, so that's something a little different too. You may have been feeling like you were not treated equally, maybe also is another thing as a woman, if you are a woman. Okay. But that's at the bottom of the deck. Now, it could be either upright or reverse. It didn't fly out, right? I see the next card, but it's not catching my eye, so it's okay. We're going to leave it there. But we have here that it could be, somebody being emotionally stable, figuring things out, becoming grounded and fully aware of what's going on around them, nurturing, caring for others, whether they are a mother or not, right? In the reverse, not so much. Not so much. So this could be a possible outcome, or this could have been some way how you were in the past. But you've become different now because you realize stuff, right? You realize stuff about yourself, right? I kind of think that you may have kind of been just like sideways, but I think if the process goes properly, like you're not held back, you realize stuff, you wake up from certain things in your life, I think you're gonna be like this. Like she looks like the Empress. She's very, regal there. She's looking good, actually, And the Empress card does represent Taurus and Libra, but it's all about you. And maybe that's why in the past you felt a little sideways, because, to be quite honest, isn't everybody always pushing, oh, Libra this, Libra that, right? So it might have made you feel some way, but you know what? It's not that. The card represents Libra and Taurus, and you deserve, you know, the recognition. I feel like you're not, maybe. Okay? But you know what? If that is the case and you feel like, yeah, you know what, I'm not receiving the who cares? Really? If you're focused on that too much, like you're dying. So like me here, if I was focused on recognition, I'd be advertising everywhere. I'd be paying for all these subscribes and likes and doing all this stuff. But, you know, I don't do that. I enjoy the tarot. I enjoy helping and healing people, and that's why I do it. You know, the right people will show up at the right time. That's how I believe. Okay? So if this resonated, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share. Also, keep it true love energy. Happy, friendly, loving types. We have nothing to fear as long as we stay calm and cheerful. I'm Mona, this Kaleidoscope Dreams Tarot, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye.